Can't be on minimum wage. Push flames and it's getting hot. She said I'm realer than many. I'm moving silly, gone off the loud and the Henny. Who's dripping the sauce? I'm dripping the sauce. We're doing a 4x4.
So before I start this video, guys, I literally just want to sit here and talk to you guys about my business. Your bitch is back in the cut. I sell wigs, I sell bundles, I sell bonnets, all type of bonnets. I've got 4 bonnets. I've got baby bonnets and adult bonnets. So I sell all these bonnets that has my logo on it, pretty on any side. I have this one which was the original, and it's also in black. And I also have a large wig cap, so if you do braids and stuff and you need a wig cap, this is the perfect one for you. You guys know, like, I sell bundles, baby. I sell everything, okay? Everything. And that's on period. I sell already made wigs units. They're pre-made, of course, by my vendor. And all I do is bleach, pluck, and obviously get them ready for you guys and ship them out. Like I said to you guys before, I had to stop doing my business for 7 months, 6 to 7 months, because I wasn't fit enough to run a business. I wasn't able to stand on my leg and bleach hair. I wasn't able to do certain things, and I was going through mental health and depression. Like, I was going through real life changes, so I wasn't able to run my business, and I was getting orders every single day. The support from you lovely people was out of this world, but unfortunately I had to stop my business and focus on my health, get my mental state back, and literally deal with my life. I had to take time for myself because I was doing it 7 days out of 7, no breaks, like no help. And then when I did decided to get help, I was just like hiring people that was just interested in the money and just didn't really want to do this with a passion, and they was making a lot of mistakes, fucking things up for me. And I just decided to let everybody go and take time for myself, take those months away to rebuild myself back together. And now I'm in a better place. I'm back and I'm fucking better. And you know, my business means the world to me. It's my love and my joy. Like, that's my baby, you know what I'm saying? Until I'm ready to have a child, that is my baby. So I just wanted to let you guys know I'm back. And if you're interested in purchasing wigs, bonnets, head wraps, lashes, you know, hair glue, your baby girl does it all. You know, I had a Black Friday sale on, but obviously it does finish on the 6th of December. But like, I will be doing 150 density wigs, because on my website I do 180, 200 and 250. So I just basically want to cater to all of you lot, because honestly guys, I love you lot so much. I can't stop telling you lot how much I love you, because I really do love you lot. I will be dropping my butterfly clips, so you know, everybody's been asking me for these, and they're finally going to be dropping very, very soon. That being said, enjoy the video and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Can't be on minimum wage. Push flames and it's getting hot. She said I'm realer than many. I'm moving silly, gone off the loud and the Henny. Who's dripping the sauce? I'm dripping the sauce. We're doing a 4x4.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miss Our Fabulous Pretty from any side, Woyo, and I'm back with another video today. Guys, I feel like I've been missing for a while. I haven't actually like picked up my camera, done a sit down video with you guys at all. But I wanted to come here, do a life update video about my surgery, regrets on my BBL. As some of you don't know, I did a BBL with a company called Clinic Hub that's based in Turkey, Istanbul. And I just wanted to come today to just speak to my viewers, speak to my supporters, but triggered this point, me coming to sit down and really just have like a heart-to-heart conversation with you guys, because you guys are literally my best friends. Like, I love you lot so much. Like, I love my supporters so much. Like, you lot mean the world to me. Doing this video is so needed. Even though I know I have spoken about my surgery, I've been very transparent, I've been very open to you guys about what I decided to go and do when I went and done a BBL. And I feel like today I did an interview with a very big company, and it just brought back a lot of emotions and a lot of thoughts on what I was thinking to get surgery done. I just wish that, you know, certain things didn't happen, and a lot of girls that have gone to do surgery, you know, wouldn't be so affected like right now. And I mean, I can't take back what has happened. I can only try and prevent and get a lot of girls not to do cosmetic surgery, or the popular word BBL, to look a certain type of way or to feel a certain type of way based on social media or based on your appearance. So doing this video, I'm literally going to be doing a get ready with me video. I'm just going to be talking to you guys like a normal chit chat, like, because I really miss you lot. Like, it's been so long, and I believe like you lot really don't know my updates and stuff. So the last video that I did about my BBL was telling you guys that I've got very, very high platelets. And in case you don't know what platelets are, please make sure you check out the definition of platelets and what platelets are. It will take me long to explain what it is. Regards to my health, I mean, when I went to Dominican Republic, I must say that I'm in a better place than a couple months ago. Like, I am in a much better place. My health is getting there. Just because, you know, I wear it doesn't mean it's not heavy. And just because obviously like I will sit down on YouTube, or I will just live in my normal life and you see Renee smiling, doesn't necessarily mean that everything is all glitter and roses. Okay guys, like every day it's a battle for me, okay? And I always try and think very positive. I always try and remind myself that you're a bad bitch, and nevertheless you've got this, baby girl. And I know there's so many girls out there that are dealing with, you know, being botched and dealing with life-changing circumstances because of their surgery. And I just really want you lot to know that don't lose faith, don't lose the hope. Everything will be okay. You're still beautiful, you're still loved by many, and just because you might not feel confident within yourself because of you being botched doesn't mean that you're not beautiful within, okay? So me being botched, it took me a very long time to accept the fact that this is how my thigh is, and this is what I have to live with until I sort myself out, until my leg is sorted out. Now, to understand, like, I'm truly sorry to those that I've influenced, even though I know that I didn't, you know, hold a gun to your head and say go and get this done, but still you lot trusted in me and you lot watched my video. And I feel like the girls that did go to the clinic as well, based on my review, is basically based on what I experienced and how they treated me, why I spoke publicly, because I genuinely felt like this company was a good company. I've said numerous times before, when I spoke out about the company was based on, I started to realize that this company was not a good company, and that they wanted every girl to look a certain type of way, and they was just fraud at the end of it. And based on who I was, that's why they treated me different than they treated the rest. And I send a huge apology to every single female watching this that decided to go to Clinic Hub and do cosmetic surgery, and now they're left to being botched. All I can do is really apologize and let you guys know how truly sorry I am. We can all overcome this together. So anybody that's going through this, we're going through this, and we're going to beat them, and we're going to overcome this. We're not going to let them take away our joy and our hope. We're going to keep fighting this battle. And I take medication for my thigh. My leg will be hurting me so much that there's some days that I generally cannot get up out of bed. There's some days where I just randomly be falling asleep because the medication that I be taking, it is so strong to the point where the side effects is horrible, out of this world, literally out of this world. And I feel like my body's so annumed to it right now. My body's so annumed to the pain. My body's so annumed to the medication that I be taking, because nobody wants to be going through pain 24/7. Nobody wants a throbbing pain. Nobody wants the pain that will never leave. So I do take my medication because I don't want to be in pain, but at the same time, everything in life has good and bad. And in regards to my medication that I take, guys, I can't even stress it enough, the side effects is absolutely horrid. And another thing that it makes me do a lot, which I really hate, because I'm gaining a lot of weight, and I feel like the medication that I be taking, it literally makes me put on so much weight. It makes me eat so much, because even though it's killing the pain and it's stopping the pain, it's making me crave and eat so much. Like, I find myself eating so much during the day, like a whole day. And I went to my GP to speak to my GP about this, and they said the medication has a thing where it makes your body crave food a lot, and half of the time I'm not even hungry, but I eat because the medication makes me eat. And if I try not to eat while taking the medication, my stomach will be so painful that I'll be just shitting like there's no tomorrow. I have to try and work out at the same time. But even like going to the gym and working out, even doing that, my leg hurts me. I have to kind of balance it out and take my time when I go to the gym. So they've told me to balance it out and just drink a lot of fluid, a lot of water. Y'all know I've been drinking my wine, my barefoot wine, because your bitch loves a fucking wine. But, you know, I need to feel good within myself. Like, I need to really feel like a normal person. I just need to feel like Renee. Like, I need to feel like a normal girl. And honestly, guys, like, I'd be taking my medication. I literally, you know, be trying to work out, but every time I try to work out, it just never goes all the way through. And I've got massive support from my partner. I mean, like, there's some days where I literally can't be asked to do anything or even work out. I get my days where I be emotional, whatever. That doesn't mean that, you know, I'm not happy within myself. Like I said to you guys before, I'm very, very real to the point where I don't even care about people's opinions anymore. Like, I even laugh when they call me a kebab leg. I even laugh when bitches want to come from my thigh, because at the end of the day, everybody knows why my thigh is like that. Everybody knows why my thigh is botched. It's my left thigh that's botched. And at this point in time, like, people, I just want every girl to know that if somebody wants to body shame you, if somebody wants to make you feel low about yourself, at the end of the day, you know your truth. You know why your body's like that. Love yourself unconditionally. So when a bitch feels like she can tear you down, you stand 10 toes and you're absolutely fucking fine. And that's on period, sis. The fuck? So asked me, like, how have I been dealing with trolls attacking me about my body and stuff? Listen, like I said, it's my thigh. It's not my back, it's not my stomach, it's not my face, it's not my bum, it's just my thigh. So I'm fine. Like, I'm completely fine. People can attack my thigh as much as they want, but you can't hurt me if I've spoke my truth, and you can't hurt me if I'm over having low esteem. You can't hurt me if I'm over that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like this has been going on for months now, and I'm at a place in my life where I've accepted that this is how my leg looks. I've accepted that this is how I am. Do you know what I mean? And in due time, things will be sorted out. Right now, Renee's just living life. I'm living every day like it's my last day on this earth, because tomorrow's not promised. 2020 has been a very bad year for a lot of people, and unfortunately, ain't nobody gonna dim my light, sis. You know, I just want to be able to use my platform to help so many young women out there, so many girls out there, to think twice before they do cosmetic surgery. I definitely want people to think twice before you leave the country to go to Turkey or to go international to do a cosmetic surgery, because like I said, 9 out of 10 guys, not everybody that you see that's got a perfect body, her body's perfect. She might Photoshop it, she might do face tune to it to put certain things into place, because at the end of the day, we're living, this is real life. Like, social media, you know, is not real life. Social media is just a moment thing, okay? But when you're living in real life, you start to live for you in real life, because when you take off the camera, when you switch your phone off, you're living in real life. You're away from the whole social media dynamic. So anybody watching this that feels so down about themselves and that they wish they looked a certain type of way, there's a gym. It might take you months to achieve what you want to achieve, but you will achieve it in the long run. In regards to my thigh and stuff, like, I'm gonna work out as much as I can. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna keep resting. I'm gonna keep taking my tablets. I'm gonna take my iron tablets, because sometimes I have zero energy, and because the tablets that they've given me is extremely really strong, and I feel the side effects. Like, the mood swings I be having, God bless my boyfriend, honestly, like, the mood swings I be having is not easy. It don't no easy now. Chale, it don't easy. I cannot stress it at all. And this whole African accent, because I be around my boyfriend 24/7, that literally, guys, the African accent will be in my ears all the time. And I feel like one thing about ever since I've done surgery is that I always had to say to myself, like, and I really don't want to get emotional, because at the end of the day, I'm human. We all have emotions, we all have feelings, and you know, as much as like I adore my boyfriend to bits, like, he means so much to me, you also have to bear in mind and understand that, you know, when your body's like this, I know there's a lot of girls that are botched and a lot of girls that don't like the way they look, or there's something that's not right with your body because you've gone and done surgery. You always think to yourself, could I ever be in a relationship? Could I ever be with a guy that will accept me the way I look now? Yes, you can. Because you know why? That's a real man. A real man will love your flaws. A real man will love you for who you are, not for what you can do. A real man will accept you exactly how you come. I used to be so afraid of was, would somebody want to lay in bed next to me knowing my thighs like this? Would somebody love me with the way I look now? Not with how I looked before, but with the way I look now. Would somebody accept me like that? I had to think twice. But then I said to myself, I know that God wouldn't put me in a position, okay, where he would want me to question myself. Now, I know how it feels to question yourself every single night, every single day. I know how it really feels, okay, because why? I was there. And when everybody was trolling me, when everybody was body shaming me, at a point I did care so much about people's opinion, but reality kicked in. And then I started to understand that social media is a fake world. I'm living in real life, okay? And I won't keep saying that until people understand that you're living in real life. The 1 or 2 hours that you spend on the gram, that's a fake world that you're living in. But when you come off the gram, you're back into your real life. I used to think, and before I met my boyfriend, and it's always going to be in the back of my head sometimes, like anytime I meet somebody new, I'm always going to think, is that person going to accept me for what I have now? And my thigh being that, because when you take off your clothes and you're naked in front of your partner, he's going to see your real body. When I met my boyfriend now, you know, there was a point where I kept hiding my leg. I kept hiding the way my leg looked because I didn't know how he was going to react. I didn't know how he was going to view me, or he might not like me anymore, or the beauty would just go out the window. And then it's like I woke up one morning and I kept realizing that, Ren, why do you keep hiding your leg? Why do you keep hiding it? It's not that I wasn't happy about it. It's not that I wasn't comfortable, because like I said to you guys before, I accepted. I had to learn how to accept my body being the way it is now, and it took me time. It took me months to accept me for what I look like now. And I started to reflect, and I started to understand that you're hiding your body. You're hiding your leg from him, not seeing, not clocking. And I feel like before I met my boyfriend, he was not a social media type of person, and he still isn't all about social media. Like, he's not that type of person at all. Like, he only uses social media for his music, and that's about it. Like, he's not that type of person to be on social media. He doesn't even like social media. And of course, like, I've always said to him, use social media to put your voice out there, because you've got talent and you sound fucking good, okay? I'm his biggest fan right now. Like, honestly guys, I'm my boyfriend's biggest fan when it comes to his music. I believe in his shit so much because he's got that voice. And it's like, when I started to realize that I was hiding my thigh, I thought to myself, if he truly likes me for me, he wants to be with me for Renee, not for Mr. Fabulous. The situation is, if he truly has strong feelings for me, then he would accept me for how I look. I remember one morning I woke up, he sat on the chair and he was smoking or whatever, and I came off the bed and I sat down with him and I just basically told him what I went through, because he had no clue about my surgery. He had no clue about my thigh being botched. He had no clue that I've done so many surgeries. He just had no clue, because like I said, he was not a social media person. Like, he's not in the limelight. Like, he's a very low-key person, do you know what I mean? So I had to sit down with him and I was just like, babe, I need to tell you something. And he's like, what's up? And then I basically just broke down to him, like, I did surgery. I was like, there was a time where I was so lazy to go to the gym, I gave up, and I started feeling insecure about my fupas and my rolls and my love angles, all these things. I need to go get a BBL. And then I just basically broke down to him that it didn't work. I became botched. I remember taking off my leggings while he was sitting there smoking, and I showed him my leg, and he, of course, his reaction was like, oh my gosh, like, what happened? Like, does it hurt? I didn't I thought he was going to react in a way that I will probably cry or probably feel insecure, or it would take me back to that place where I'm not going to want to show my body. But no, he was a man, and he held my leg and he said, Ren, you're still beautiful, you still look good. Like, he reassured me that just because my thigh is like that, it's not going to make him like me any less. God, you really sent a man into my life, because I didn't think he was going to respond in a way where my confidence would be so strong. Like, and it's like, sometimes in life you just need to hear somebody say you're beautiful. You know, sometimes you just need someone to reassure you that just because you're botched in certain places does not mean I'm going to look at you any different than any other girl on social media. And honestly, like, telling him something like that it was a big part of me, because I knew he didn't know. I knew he didn't know at all. And there was times where he would hold my leg and stuff before I told him, and I used to think to myself, does he even know? Like, he's just touching my thigh, like, does he not know? But he didn't know absolutely anything. And I feel like ever since I sat down with him and I told him my experiences, I told him I went to Dominican Republic, I told him everything, even after that, his aura, the way he is with me, never changed. It's always been the same from the day I met him. So that's me basically telling you guys that if you're in a relationship and you're with a guy, or you like a guy and you are botched in certain places, please, don't for a second question yourself. Don't for a second feel that you can't be loved, or you can't be with a relationship, or you can't take your clothes off in front of a man. Because a real man, sis, I'm gonna need all my fucking queens to say with me, a real man is gonna love you for you. A real man is going to accept that this is how you look, and I'm gonna love and embrace it. That's a real man. Don't be out here chasing these little boys that are gonna make you feel less of a person. That's gonna make you question your worth, question how you look in the mirror. Because baby girl, you're a fucking star, you're a gem, and don't ever let that tiara drop. Because you know what? I had to deal with people attacking me. I had to deal with bitches coming for me. Bitches coming for something that they know that's affected me in this life. But guess what? I'm so high right now. I feel like I'm just floating in the clouds. Because I'm so happy that I've reached a place in my life where I no longer have to hide my fire. I'm so happy that I'm so content, and I'm so annumed to it, that I've accepted that this is my life. And if you want to drag me, if you want to attack me, if you want to body shame me, if you want to try to bring down my confidence, bring down my spirit, I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I'm so strong. I'm so up here right now that I feel so good within myself. This doesn't mean that if I was told that I could fix my leg tomorrow, I wouldn't go. I would still fix it. But because I'm living in a real life, I'm so content. I found peace, I found happiness within myself. I accepted that this is how I look. And for anybody that's experiencing anything or going through the same thing, you have to accept how you look and love yourself within in order for you to be content with how you look. This video, guys, you know, it's just to shine a light on how serious a BBL is and how I take medication to stop my pain. To give anything to have my old body back, my natural body back. Trust me, having a big ass is not all it. Well, when you're having sexual intercourse and you're throwing it back, yeah, it might feel good, but really, a natural body goes a long way. I've experienced so much pain to the point where when I look at my boyfriend and he sees me in pain, it just makes me adore him more and fall for him more, because he is such a man. Never been with a man before. A man that knows my worth, treats me like a bloody princess. And you know, I always get emotional when I talk about things like this, because to be in a toxic relationship for 2.5 years, To be in a toxic relationship for 2.5 years and not once be taken out to eat, not once being spoilt, not once had money spent on me. It was always me giving him. It was always me buying him trainers, tracksuits, so much stuff. I just felt like I was a sugar mama. Even though I knew we was in a relationship and, you know, certain people knew about me and whatever, it's just, I never felt like a queen. I never felt like worth then. And I have so much to thank for. I have so much to be thankful for, because I didn't know my worth and I didn't understand that how special I am and how much of a great woman I am. And I speak that with so much chest because I know what I bring to the table. Meeting my boyfriend and seeing the way he treats me, seeing the way he never make me put my fingers in my purse or in my pocket. But regardless, I do it anyway, because in a relationship it's 50-50. I don't want him to be always spending money on me, always that giving to the point where I'm just going to think it's normal for him to always do stuff. No, I'm a woman. I'm an independent woman. I like to do my half. I like to give as well. You each other, we spoil each other. That's how it's meant to be. He's really set that standard so high for me. Never will I ever settle again in this life. Of course, I've had my episodes with my thigh. I've had episodes where my leg's so throbbing, hurting, I can't stand on it. I've lost feeling in my leg before and I had to go to A&E. And seeing the way BLAXX reacts to it, seeing the way he deals with me, takes me hospital and that, and just reassure me that, Ren, you're good. Because sometimes it affects my mental health. Sometimes it really affects me within sometimes, because I'll be sitting in the hospital thinking, why am I here? Why? Because you went and done a BBL and this is why you're in this position. So seeing him be a man to the situation and seeing him always lift my spirit up whenever I get into my little moods, because like I said, the tablets give me mad mood swings and I start to react, and it's just not the best feeling ever, but it does numb my pain. I just want girls to understand your caliber is high and don't settle. Anybody make you feel like you have to go and do surgery. Don't let nobody force that narrative into your head. You're fat, you're this, you're that. Love yourself. Embrace your insecurities. Embrace your flaws. Because you see, when you live your truth, and you live your life for you, nobody can take away your truth. Why? Because you spoke it. And if they want to talk about it, if they want to drag you, body shame you, attack you, let them. Because you see, in our real life, you're pretty on any side. And I might be botched on the left, but I'm pretty on the right. And I always say this with so much energy. You're pretty in our real life. You're pretty on any side. And never forget the warrior at the end. Say thank you to every single person that has supported me. Thank you to every single person that shows me love unconditionally. I love my supporters. You lot mean the world to me. You lot are my best friend. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll see you guys on the way to my journey with having a botched thigh. I'll see you guys as I go along. My workout videos, my vlogs. Please make sure you check out my vlogging channel, where I will be showing you lot vlogs of me working out, my journey with having a thigh that's literally botched. But literally, guys, thank you guys so much for your love every single time. Bye guys.